A bit about me is that I'm an oldest child. I am very independent. I like to do things myself, and to a fault will try and do things by myself. With Jack being born, for the last year, I have thought almost hourly about what he's going to eat or any kind of need that he has, changing a diaper. Obviously, having a baby, there's a lot of work that goes into that, especially in the beginning when they're so little that they can do for themselves. And it's been amazing. It's been this amazing revelation of it is never inconvenient for me to meet his needs. I never feel put out by having to do something for him. And if I do, it's from my own human exhaustion or the limits of my physical being, but it's never from a place of not wanting to meet his needs. The thing that has really taught me is about the way God thinks about me. God is not inconvenienced to meet my needs. He is much more powerful and capable than even I am to meet my own child's needs. And I just have been so struck by that feeling that he wants to be a part of that. And it has also been a huge reminder for me about the idea of daily bread, and that Jack doesn't worry about tomorrow. He doesn't think about what he's going to eat tomorrow because so far we've fed him every day and he knows that that's going to keep happening. As someone that worries or feels a lot of responsibility to do things on my own, it has actually brought me so much comfort. I don't have to worry about tomorrow. Children model that perfectly because they do just trust that things will be provided to them because they have been before and they will continue to be. And I think I've just felt very called to do the same and to just show up on each day and know that God will provide for that day. I love Jack because he's my son, but I also love that he carries markers of myself and my husband. He has expressions that we make, and as we get to know his personality more, I'm sure we will recognize other characteristics of ourselves in him. And I love that about him, and it made me realize that God feels that way about us. He made us. The same way I was directly tied to Jack's creation, God is tied to our creation, and I am carrying marks of God, and what a gift to be his child. That carries so much power and influence and joy, and I think I just am able to carry that much easier now because I have now kind of just experienced a small part of that firsthand. I am just so excited to see what happens next. I know that we'll continue to watch Jack grow and develop and going to overcome challenges in his life. Right now, the challenge is just learning to walk, but eventually the challenge will be of navigating relationships and making his own life. And I am so excited to walk with him through that. And I think even that feels reflected in my relationship to God, that God has been with me from the beginning of my life, and he has seen me start as this person that couldn't care for myself to now an adult person that is navigating really different challenges than I did in the beginning. And I think God is able to celebrate that and see our growth in a way that we can't even imagine, that he's so eager to see our growth. In the same way that I feel so excited about getting to know the person he will become, God feels that way about us. He is our Father, and he's deeply invested in our growth as a person, our growth as a believer, and as a carrier of his image. Whether your earthly parents were able to model that for you or not, I think I would just pass on that God is with you in that way, that God loves you as a parent, and that you have someone who's cheering for your successes and is setting things up for you.